Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is another fall look because I know I said I was going to be starting my Halloween tutorials this week, and I am. I've actually been going round and round to getting so many giveaway stuff. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to do this kind of cooler fall look. I mean, I feel like I'm going to wear this a lot more often than I would my other fall look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and if you just want to learn how I got this look, please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a 217 MAC brush and just dip it in this color from my BH Cosmetics palette, same palette I used in my last fall look, and I'm just going to work this slightly above my crease just to give it the illusion that I have a higher crease, and I'm just going to work it all the way towards the inner corner of my eye. So I'm going to honestly be taking most of the shades I used in my last palette, like this pinkish mauve shade, and I'm going to work this into the crease as well, just to kind of warm up the color that we just used. And I'm going to be using the same brush just so that everything blends together very seamlessly. Taking this very deep burgundy, it honestly looks so much lighter on this screen right now. So it did look very dark on me. It doesn't look so dark right now, but I'm just going to be focusing this on the outer part of my eye, working my way towards my lid. Not so much in the crease, but towards my lid. And I'm just going to keep building it, and like I said before, it doesn't look so dark on camera, but it actually is pretty dark when I did it. So just do it to your liking. Obviously, I just wanted my outer corner to be a lot more dark. Taking my Naked 3 palette and the color Trick, I'm going to spray the brush that actually came with this palette with my Fix Plus, just so that the color sticks on there a lot more. I've done this before, you guys have seen it. I do this with all of the shimmery shades I have just because I like the wetness that it gives. And I'm just going to put this on all over the empty space of my lid. And to just go over it, I think this is the shade number 5 or number 7 from MAC. It's one of their baked shadows, and I actually used to use it as a highlighter, but I loved the kind of brownish glow with like the undertone gold deposit in here. Going back with the MAC brush, I'm just going to blend just a little more, just so that everything is just very well blended. I don't know, I'm just that type of person. Now that I've peeled off the tape, I'm just going to curl my lashes and add some mascara. For false lashes, I'm going to be using my Ardell Wispies, and I'm just going to apply some mascara to blend my lashes a little bit more with the false lashes. And they actually did very well, because usually I have a hard time blending my lashes in with false ones, but they stayed in all day and I love it. And now I'm just going to move on to priming my face with the Benefit Professional Primer. And as usual, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 107. And you guys know the drill. I'm just going to apply this with a damp beauty blender and just stipple it on. Throughout each step though, you guys, like after I applied this foundation, I waited about 3 to 5 minutes just so that my foundation could sink into my face, just to make it look a lot more natural. I found out that this technique has been working because I don't like looking like I have a complete freaking mask on. And I'm just going to do the same thing with the concealer. I actually applied a lot more concealer than usual because I love this technique that I'm using, just letting it sit before I move on to powders or before I move on to any other kind of layer on my face. And I actually didn't set my face this time, and you guys will see why. But I'm just going to blend this out and then kind of switch it around, switch the Beauty Blender back around to just blend it out with my foundation, and then again just let it sit for a bit. And going into my Kat Von D Shade Light palette, taking the banana kind of shade, and I'm just going to blend out my concealer again so there's no creases, and then apply the kind of banana-ish shade. And then I am going to do the same thing over and over again on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin. Because like I've said before, I'm not going to be setting my face just because I don't want so many powders on my face. I got a new color wheel from NYC, and it's actually a matte one because the one I have is not matte, it's shimmery, and I love this. It's actually just slightly bit darker, which is perfect because it's not too dark to contour with, and it just gives me more of a contour look. And I'm just going to contour with this. Contour, what the heck? See, I can't talk. And I'm just going to put this on my temples, my cheekbones, my chin, and my jawline. So with my NYX translucent powder, I'm going to just sharpen up the contour and just let it bake or cook, whatever you like to say. I do love this technique. I don't do it often because I usually do it when I do glamorous looks or have an event to go to. But yeah, because this is a neutral glam look, I'm going to be baking. So while I am baking, I'm just going to use my normal blush, a Plum from Lancome, and just apply this to the apples of my cheeks. Now taking my MAC highlighter, this is my favorite part. I love highlighting, if you can't tell. I like the way it makes my whole face look, and the whole look just comes out when you highlight. So I'm going to highlight the cheekbones, my brow bone, and the ball of my nose, and almost down the bridge of my nose just lightly, and somewhat on my chin. Whatever I have left over on my brush, on my chin. And I almost forgot my Cupid's bow as well. And now I'm just going to wipe off the excess translucent powder and just do that until I see no more of it, you know. I mean, it's common sense. Now I'm just going to spray my face with Fix Plus just so that all of the powders sitting on my face sinks into my face. I know it sounds like gross-ish, but believe me, it works and it makes your face look a ton more flawless. So now I'm just going to take my YSL lip stain. I don't really know what this is. To me, it's like a tinted chapstick, which is why I've been using it. So I apply it once towards my bottom lip, and then I just rub it into my finger. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love this look. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, guys. Love you. So that's it. That was the whole makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up. And also, you guys, please follow me on my social medias, just because I am planning on doing lots of things more often on social media than I just do on YouTube. All of my links to my social media are always in the down description bar below and at the end of my videos. I love you guys all so much, and I'm so freaking excited, you guys, for doing these Halloween makeup tutorials. Also, I was invited to Gen Beauty, but unfortunately I couldn't go because I just couldn't get a flight out there. As most of you may know, I am located in California, so that is literally across the country in New York, and I just wasn't able to get a flight out there. However, I am planning on going next year to BeautyCon and to Gen Beauty LA. I'll see you guys all real soon. Bye, guys.